Today, na Monday, the 6th day of December 2021. Could you believe? Just the other day, we say Happy New Month. How much days now left? 25 more days to the end of 2021. 2022, Sidoyanda, a cross-leg, they watch we. We go for send message to them towards the end of the year. We get for send message to 2022. Today, we have to continue a conversation where we start now on Saturday about pepper spray and other public order equipment. Where Salon Police say it's a no na salon. Well, I be read for you the press release where Salon Police be issue. But now, through the Salon Police media, we go hear Media One waiting in talk na the interview. But before that, they allow talk small. But coronavirus na salon. This morning, the NACOVAC spokesperson been there na AYV. I don't know if you listen them. He talk lengthily about preparation, how then they do for tackle the coronavirus na salon, and all these things where them plan, for make coronavirus not reach na salon. But it's been a while where salon no record positive case na salon. Fail of the coronavirus. Well, today, salon record 3 positive cases. After a long while, we will not get no positive case. I can understand for say, yes, even if you don't take the vaccine, you go test positive. That is true. But again, that one day back, they limit the way how you go contract the disease because waiting do you don't take them as opposed to you not take the vaccine. And you behave responsibly. Today, where it be the talk, then they focus more on Lunge Airport. Where we say, we from the diaspora where they go salon, now we then here deeper. We from the diaspora. But do ya family? You don't see all waiting that happen lately with the crowd from the National Stadium to all the political gathering. You they see how people and they behave there? Do ya? Then they behave responsibly. Now we where they come on at the diaspora, now they go bunch so, now they crowd so. At least we go tell and say, we they come fully vaccinated. Few people them na then go they go away na still get doubts. But I want to believe say 90% of we where they come on at the diaspora for travel, we already don't get the job. But whenever they want for point finger, na Lunge Airport then go they look at. How responsible are they adhering to wearing a face mask, social distancing? Will they see in a salon? No. But will they wait for NACOVAC for can't tell we the 3 cases they wouldn't get today, the 6th of December 2021 at salon, who side and cases then they come out. And we hope, not they pray, but hopefully, they're not going to tell we say na the Omicron. But everybody gets part for play. Everybody and get part for play. But this one we then can always focus on we where they come on at the diaspora. Always then we then they focus pa. But then they forget about them safe. Within inside the country, how then they behave. Then they forget about that. we still open, we high like mountain fat foot. For see, waiting then go tell we say happen within 3 cases they wouldn't get. We are hopeful. They not go come with that new variant and salon. We hopeful. We hope so we all behave accordingly so that we protect ourselves and protect we love one them. So we dey wait for them. We see the Echo Fest, the gathering at stadium. We see the Kiss Daniel, the gathering at stadium. Then and then be talk say, then go they just appear like Jackie Chan at places them. Then go ask people them, say them for vaccine. Then forget them vaccine. Then stadium, they not go ask nobody there. Because according to NACOVAC rule, that crowd will gather for Echo Fest and stadium, they all for be vaccinated. Were they? According to them, the crowd will gather in a stadium for the Kiss Daniel show, they all for be vaccinated. The one the way they go Tangis, they all for be vaccinated. And then forget them proof. Are they? We where they go salon, would they get to a proof? Would I not get? Then they quarantine. And now you go pay for them. We know that one day. So, what's that we do? Today, this morning, the spokesperson, then at AYV talk lengthily. Done this even say, then give it 3 cases. Hey! And then they say not so true. And then they say not so true. But, Do ya? A festive season is upon us. Let we all behave responsibly. Even NACOVAC for behave responsibly. Naya. After a long time, we not get positive case. Today no more for thing where we 3 don't come. Do ya Christmas they come we no one lockdown. If Echo Fest don't pass, Kiss Daniel don't pass, Kainla don't pass, Catco don't pass. Now the 10 now we don't begin get the positive cases there. Okay. We dey wait. Somebody go now an office today. When we enter, then say no, if I buy face mask na do. Then get the TT na do where they sell the face mask. They all they sell the face mask, no wear face mask. All the people that were inside the office no wear face mask. But then they force you for go buy face mask na do. So you wear the kind sign if you wear them. The same thing that happened to me na the orange office na PMB Wellington. I enter, they say, oh, if I wear face mask, then none no wear face mask. I say, okay. I step out, go to my car, go get me face mask, and come inside back. But then none no wear. Okay. Now they go. We just want to make we all behave responsibly. We where they go salon, we behave responsibly. Then we did it. Like that Kiss Daniel show and the Echo Fest. If NACOVAC do them work properly, you know how many people for them get vaccinated. When that one day them for the use for the show, for promote the show, for say, if you know say you're not vaccinated, just don't say you need a car inside the show. If now one self go take her, people for be go take her. But no, then go there, they speak big English them. Then go there. Anyway, for we were the Naya, we were the common at the diaspora, please. Until you know, I make you can always ready for sound the alarm so that we no go salon, we say, oh, I no be no, sorry. You go fall na the hand. Make sure say you don't get your double jab. If not, get ready to be quarantined. Well, and again, if you get people who are not patriotic, we're not trustworthy, then they. Other people in back come on and way themselves one play with the game, yuki. We just give small thing and that they left them for pass, just like that. Eh? Alright. We don't talk with you, no. They no go say we not been talk. You no go tell me say you not been know. Eh? We've done our bit. Let's go to today's on topic. Salon police say pepper spray. You where they go to a salon, they go sell them. You where in a salon, they buy them. You where buy and keep them. If they meet sana yuan, well, then go investigate you and then go decide if they for prosecute you. So you want to ask, what's other option where I get? Where I want to keep myself safe. You might want to ask. Not so? That's true. Well, Ugo Kayeri. The other day, I talk say 5-5 na Watalo. Let's say them bang one picking. Then begin stone. Then begin like the police and the community get ala. The police arrest about 45 to 50 people them. They don't send them go court safe for disorderly behavior. Police get work for do. And we go look into that one day. How lawlessness, Sierra Leoneans just feel to say they should take the law into their own hands. Go can look into them. But first, pepper spray na salon. Lord listen to Bema Kamara, Media One, Sierra Leone Police, through Radio Democracy.
Come realize by way of intelligence, say some people in the way don't count now secretly.
Okay. He said they realize by way of intelligence. Trust Salon Police. And they get all the Marconi them. Say some people they don't go with pepper spray in a salon secretly. And most of these people, now we not the diaspora, boy. I mean, we need for can talk this talk fine. Because with what they happen, some man say in self-defense. Forget pepper spray. Now they are the tap 'em. Eh? Now they are the tap 'em. Okay. Let's continue.
Understand, they try for put out on the market, or they put out on the market, but a secret one.
Okay. So some man they try for put the pepper spray in the market, but a secret one. Secret one. So all waiting Salon Police they talk now based on the secrecy.
And some people are ready for even bring more. Some man get now.
Some people are even ready for bring more. He says some man get some.
You don't begin for use them.
Some man don't begin for use them. On who that? Who that some man they use this pepper spray pa. Okay?
So we get that kind of information there, we don't process it. We say you get some validity now. We decide to follow, come out and tell the public say it is wrong.
When we get the information, we process them, we see na true. So we now they can tell una say number one, it wrong for make you get pepper spray in a salon. Okay? Alright.
For somebody important come in this country.
First of all, for make you important self can inside salon, it wrong. It wrong today, it wrong tomorrow.
To pursue again to follow the security forces.
As long as you know to person, we get anything for do with security. I mean the forces like police. Okay.
Or the security sector, it is also wrong for if you can't keep them.
So you self will buy and you go keep an use. It wrong. Eh? It wrong. You will they sell. You will buy you keep an eye. Say if person broke in can inside you house can meet you for can attack you. Now you use self-defense that one day. It wrong. Forget pepper spray you keep them. Now you house. Says Sierra Leone police.
It is also wrong for if you sell them.
So you where they go do business with them, where they sell them. Salon police say it wrong.
That it is wrong for somebody use them. You know to somebody get for those security.
It wrong for make you use them. You are an ordinary civilian. It wrong for make you use them as long as you not there na the security sector. It wrong for make you use pepper spray. Self-defense, no self-defense. Person jump inside your fence and can attack you now you house for thief you. You know for use nothing for self-defense. If now so you get pepper spray for say the pepper spray now you self-defense. It wrong. Says Sierra Leone police.
Especially police officers.
So now police officers no more. Now they forget pepper spray. Okay?
So that kind of show will take.
Right, because possible go say maybe sometimes I work on a net, myself go want something for protect me in case of anybody want attack me. So if person they in possession, if some of them the material any need they for canton for tell owner say I get this particular thing.
Yes, well.
You hear the question? Any need they for go to Sierra Leone police go tell them say you get pepper spray? Salon police say waiting?
Yes, well.
Yes. So Salon police say if you get pepper spray, you for go to them. For go tell them say you get them. But listen that the second part here. Alors still say, well, if you make your own pepper spray, make cayenne pepper, then use them. If they go consider as pepper spray. Okay, that's a good one. You forgot to Salon police, but
it is normal that public other equipment we want for use them, even gone.
So it is normal for public other equipment like pepper spray. The other thing they mean, I no go call the name. The other be old Kamarimba for that last thing. Na pepper spray na they use as example. So me a tap and then na pepper spray at the talk about. He say in normal for make you go disclose them. But from pepper spray now, it don't jump to gun. Gun and pepper spray. Eh? So they compare now pepper spray and gun. Say gun, you get to say they go declare and all these things, then forget license and all. So forget license back for pepper spray. Huh. Okay, let's continue. Let's listen.
Or pistol.
Gun or pistol? Pistol na gun anyway.
For use we get the small arms people where they go to.
So he make example say if na for gun, you get the small arms people and where they go to where you go declare. So say for go declare this pepper spray. Eh? Judge Kawa left. Alright.
We then go do background check. And then
That's now for the gun, then they do background check. So pepper spray, then they do background check back.
then go authorize it for make you use them.
This now for the gun, they make example.
You know, what you they try for avoid now the improper use of them.
So Salon police lack with that much. They never make we use them the way I not for use them. And say na dande then yai depa. Eh? Okay.
We know that life will make you just use them like that because
They know they allow you for just use her like that. This, you know, look clear. You know, look clear. Allow you just for use her like that. But you can go to Salon police, go tell and say you get them. Eh? Okay.
you get the potential for make it bring more harm
So there is potential for you for use pepper spray to bring more harm.
to society than what you feel to say you dey try for do for protect yourself.
So it go bring more harm to society than you say you want to protect yourself. Okay, Media One. We've met before. So the use of pepper spray. Somebody broke car inside me house. For can attack me. For use me pepper spray. It go bring more harm. Than me thinking to say I want for protect myself. And they drive late na net. Then make wire away for play games. I pull me pepper spray. Spray people them. We will attack me. And they bring more harm. And say because maybe the pepper spray gonna wrong hands. They want to use them against me. But they meet me now, me gets me on for use them for them back. So it go bring more harms. Danger. Okay. How they go?
Right. So in this case, if I find out say now this certain person the cow then thing, then they own a find out say individual then possession of some of the material, then they waiting next.
Okay. So this now two questions. One, now for the importer. Two, now for we, the citizens them.
Well, the alternative there is we will begin to prosecute for questioning.
So, either a citizen or either pepper spray holder or pepper spray seller or buyer or number one, where they meet an ayuan, then they bring you come for questioning. And they bring you for questioning. Okay?
And if we are not satisfied,
If they don't question you, say alone police not satisfied. What's next, sir?
with the movement, and we're not satisfied with your business, we're not
If we're not satisfied with your movement, we're not satisfied with your business,
satisfied with the possession of our
we're not satisfied with you carrying pepper spray,
the custody of our. We're not got an alternative. We will afford. We will don't investigate you. We'll send them to the law officers department.
so go send you go na law officers department and then go send the file.
If case day against you, then go tell you the case day, they will send you go court.
So if them find out say all enter they don't look at, then find out say case they against you, you go court. I know say Salon Police can always tell we say they are political, they don't mix and politics business. Eh? But what say a smell like? If you are not connected to the power grid, the meter na you earn, you dey go court. But if you are connected to the power grid, the meter na you earn, then go give you a tap in the hand and let it be. Okay? Me na so I feel. Oh. What you say? Then go investigate you. How you dey waka? How you dey do business? How you dey do this? How you dey that? Feel say through that process there, then go know if you are connected. If you are not connected, good luck with that.
So again, recently we see Motkam in Bang one school picking around 5-5 where riots come out inside and we find out say police, make some arrests. Firstly, any arrests they want to make in relation to that incident say we happen at 5-5?
Okay. So this is another one who they look at now. We don't do that paper spray on. Monday we open the phone line. We self go can talk small. Huh? We don't do the paper spray on. So now there was an incident. Now 5-5 now Waterloo Highway. Where because of lawlessness, drivers lawlessness. But we don't dey talk am na ya. Lawlessness. See what's in the driver do. Let Salon Police explain for me and you.
Yes, we make over 50 arrests, but it actually happened with one reckless driver.
Reckless driver, lawless driver. Huh?
Just imagine after the police don't stop all other motor them. Now that school crossing, don't stop all other vehicles. Come on, bien, can hit that again.
So this driver, na zebra crossing, school crossing, the police break everybody, the cars them, na school area, and tell the picking them for cross. This driver Nokia today, in Nokia tomorrow, he come out from nowhere. Says Sierra Leone police. And no say, he come out some side. And not just appear from up Kandong. One part the lane them be they empty. Now they come out. Most of we don't drive in a salon. A lot of time we don't even break for make people them cross. You go see bike, you go see on other motocar can pass like that. So now be upon this unfortunate day where Sierra Leone police was at the scene. Break the motocar them. But this driver come for bypass them motocar the way park for campus. I don't know if na term this again for make the police them where they conduct traffic begin get that bowl, that metal pan where they be the team up pan trade. Is it high time we have that again? Or you go say because of the way how the bikeman then they behave, the way how the drivers then they behave, that one they not go even work again. Remember I'm back now in the 80s, in the 70s. Not so plenty and the police they team up for control traffic. And the traffic police then they differentiate them from the one who know the traffic where they get a white hand like sleeve. Then he claim on top of that one day for control traffic. But now, the traffic police, they all and the traffic warden, they all they bunch one place. One place, now they bunch. Then you go just see the waka come, middle of the street and break. the an like that, then before you go see the is the an. But again, the drivers in Sierra Leone, how much respect do they have from pedestrian? How much respect you think say the drivers in Sierra Leone get for the pedestrian them? I bang you, I go ibu one bag rest. Timap de la go foot. Not so then talk that one day. What's in do? Because it's lawful in Sierra Leone for make the pedestrian and the driver share the road together. For making them share the road together. Now so it's like now. Because Usai, the pedestrian and for Waka, then they middle litigate. Then say they share the road with the motocar them. So you always get to be careful. Mix with the bikers them. And the unruly drivers them. Yes, you get drivers them we get training. You get bikers them, bike riders them, we get training. But my dear, okay. We need them, for me, we need them for get that bull pan back with them be the team up. And get the white long sleeve back. But that one they hang na then corner they hang. You know they work. You know they work. Okay. So the police break the cars them. But this particular motocar say, they adhere to police. Maybe he feel say he don't book. So why police for stop him? Unfortunately, this now waiting happen.
Let me kill him. That constitution.
He killed the Pekin right there at the zebra crossing.
Everybody, when a human being, he must feel bad. But they solve problem by causing another problem.
So what's in happen here? Where this driver don't hit the Pekin, the community ready for take the law na the young hand. Remember, now police stop the driver. Where the driver do this? Police now stop the driver where the driver do this. So police then at the scene right there. But the people say, we care less about the police. We dey handle the driver we own way. How you call that? You go say, now because waiting happen this and now because sometimes the police go do this and that. Now the police then work. Now they work. For take care of that driver right there now the scene. But what's in the community people do?
With that one they happen, the salon mentality. They say, no, we need for pounds on the driver, or we need for burn the vehicle, or we need for, those kinds of stuff. So the police say, they're not the police make for control.
So the community people say, Then go handle the driver the own way, then go burn the motorcar, then go do this, then go do that. And salon police say, not under our watch. Not under we watch. This one, they happen here. At least salon police been there at the scene. Because guess what? If salon police not been there, even when they did it not be easy.
And the police at some point be able to pacify the people for me them calm down. But one day if you say get sense pass everybody with a t-shirt.
So police say them be able to talk to the people and for calm down. But salon police point for one person. Whether in this community where they say a teacher. Now in Salon Police the point pan. Say this one person, what he do, sir?
He make some comment them way.
So then say this teacher now he make comments.
Incite people.
Now he incite the people them.
You know, instigate the people for.
Now he instigate the people them.
Say, oh no, you understand? So that make.
So now the teacher Salon Police the point pan. I not been there. And I deny say this teacher not say things them. But I want to draw Salon Police to this same 55 area not too long ago. Where that one day now one big trailer na be bang bike. Where they almost burn the trailer. This teacher not been did. He not been did. School picking them. They all be happen at Jewey Junction. Teacher not been did. Sierra Leoneans them don't take to this lawlessness for fate for themselves. Waiting like that they happen, damage the motorcar, beat the driver, do different thing them. When them be ala kecha pa that man, the teacher not been the day. He was not there. But waiting and do. Then go attack the man in motoka. The man ain't run go inside police, go report himself. I know they say the teacher no make statement. I know they say the teacher not say something. But what I'm saying here is people them don't result for take action na their own hand. You jump us yourself na tongue. The word way go tell you. You go there, you dey drive inside crowd, you dey honk you on, then go dey knock you motoka. Let for cause noise there. What they can honk you on for? When as middle streets then they. You not gonna meet them at the pedestrian walkway. Not so they go meet them. Now, also you they pay tax for drive. But they no one for no. Because what you do, the traders they don't take that part today. So this one way Salon Police say, now waiting that teacher say. Now in cause this one. That what Salon they force. How many times Salon Police no longer issue with school picking? How many times? But anyway, Salon Police are the investigation. Like I said, I not say them they lie. I not say not to so it be. But just they bring instances them. We know to this teacher self did they not talk. But people then just feel for be mob justice, jungle justice, for just handle things their own way. Not waiting for the police for handle things na the country.
The people them go on the rampage.
He say now waiting the teacher say now make the people them go on the rampage.
And at the end of the day, a lot of things happen because even the police officers were assaulted.
So at the end of the day, Bokutin happened because of this one game what the teacher say. So some of the police the way be did they assault them.
You see they wound somebody just in the name of trying to protect the driver, trying to protect the vehicle that motorcar.
So because they try to protect the driver, protect the motorcar, they were assaulted. And at the work them be they do. And be they don't work. Because for go say go beat the driver, go put tire param, go this, go that, because that's what we see now. And I not think say we want that answer. Yes, the driver was careless, was lawless, but now I make the police day, now I make the court system day, make them handle that one day.
And they have to protect all the people over there around where not get anything for do the accident. We arrested over 50.
over 50 people na in Salon police. Salon police for arrest. I doubt them. Oh. Hey, una they make Kariman. Salon police Kariman pass una. You don't see Salon police when they go? Eh?
And I will tell you now, say we don't charge 45 to court.
So we now like some of the charges them we wanna give to them people there.
But these are all public order offenses, like you're talking about righteous conduct.
Righteous conduct. And the boku righteous conduct. Salon police don't charge a lot of people with this charge. But we still see people them. They behave in righteous manner. In the words of Sierra Leone police.
Disorderly behavior.
Disorderly behavior.
Throwing missiles.
Throwing missiles. On a level throwing missile. Eh?
Malicious damage.
Malicious damage.
Assault.
Assault.
Wounding with
wounding and wounding with intent. Eh? By willful.
Causing grievous bodily harm.
Causing grievous bodily harm. Surely charges them wouldn't give them, eh?
So all those ones, especially, like I tell you, get over 10 police officers who get injured. Seriously injured.
Over 10 police officers seriously injured in the line of duty.
So, now the situation around there.
So that the driver did now?
Very careful, they have custody. They have custody, protective custody, as well as making sure, say, in vehicle, where they use, we don't be account.
So, a day na in custody, protective custody, in vehicle safe, they in a police. Eh? Okay. Karika by the active na missile. In so, Salon police say missile. Alright. Huh. Well, they don't begin appear court. They want them where Salon police don't charge. They don't begin appear court. Let me listen to Radio Democracy again. How this court hearing go like.
The incident wey happen Tuesday, November 30, between the Salon police and some community people na 55 community Waterloo, na because one driver bang and kill one school pikin, and later the community want for take the law na their hand. But first, make a talk small, but waiting happen. According to information, police been stop some motorcar them for allow school pikin them for cross na the side where bookman them call zebra crossing. During that same day, one driver may come out from nowhere, bang and kill one school pikin one time. This incident be make community people and come out na hand for all the driver we do so. But police no agree because violence them believe say not give justice to anything we don't happen. Community people let me change by the Salon police begin for stone because they no agree for make them take the law at their hand. Police be arrest over 40 people wey be mix pandi school scars and some of them people na Mohamed Kamara, Ali Sise, Rashid Sanko, Mohamed Toure and other one them. Them people don't begin for appear before Magistrate Abubakar Bangura na the Waterloo Magistrate Court for answer to 7-count charge. We get for do it conspiracy to commit a crime contrary to law, riotous conduct contrary to Section 12(1) of the Public Order Act No. 46 of 1965, throwing missiles contrary to Section 6 of the Public Order Act No. 46 of 1965, and other count charge them. During the term where the clerk doggy they charge them before the 42 accused people them say them guilty of waiting and team up for a court. But the second, third, and number 23 accused person no agree and say they're not guilty of waiting and team up for a court. The people them we say they're not guilty of waiting and team up for a court, the court go begin take witness them for no waiting happen inside this case. After all the normal procedure we can happen a court where case can reach day, Magistrate Abubakar Bangura been send all the accused people them on remand at the Male Correctional Center so till December 11, where Magistrate Abubakar Bangura go continue for look inside this case.
Now hold on there first. 42 people them. They send they all go back. Bamba Kayaka. Radio Democracy. Utel and Tenki. For this one. They give for appear cut back. They want them. We feel see them for take the law. Now their hand. People say the people and they do this because they not trust the justice system nas alone. Now I make people and they do this. A right for make people and do this. You have for justify say then right. Eh? Apart from this incident, I just tell you about the other day where school picking them, then come out sport. Then come out sport. Sporto begin attack people. They jog people bag, school picking them. Then they back now the justice system they not believe, where they behave that way they. We get for look the attitude of people, the way they behave. For say, now because they not believe justice system. Now they make, then they take the things them their own way. A lot of things they happen in Sierra Leone. We not of us saying they not believe the justice system made in the do. It's just lawlessness. We want a safe country. Where you come out in the morning, you go, you come back and use. Without anything where you never afraid to say outside they run into. But for peg this now, saying that because of they not believe the justice system now make. But good thing they will not get nothing for the justice system. But that's how they behave. Now so me think. You self get right to your opinion. But that one they not mean say we drive a cam, a bank person, the people themselves get right for take upon themselves for spoil the motorcar, for damage the person. Let the law take its course. Let's look out who's friend. Let we hear waiting in get for it today. Welcome on board, who's friend. You get the platform, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Triple A, for giving me the platform. And thanks to all the listeners and viewers who we are. Let God help we all for understand always how for deal with things in a salon so that things they know will always go the worst way. And we thank again before I go the man way for giving the information and the source. I believe say the problem with police and the civilians or the public they get that is public control and lawlessness. Now an area where police they try for look how they make things lessen that mitigation with their own laws, and then they get how the people and they adapt to their own system. First of all, we look at the issue of that pepper spray, how the people and they adapt themselves to a situation. People they try to adapt themselves, they change their style to one situation. That now the pepper spray section. They get the other section now when this police with the riotous behavior, see like the one now will not happen at that place where they kill the picking and the student then go to riotous behavior. So you find out say then they adapt a different form of behavior. We don't change their life because adaptation has something where they change. That change is the way they pay you. But then at the negative side of it, then lifestyle don't change to a point where it is violence, they become irritated by just a click, then go. So but when they start with this pepper spray issue for us, what I believe say the police back, now two things then get for consider. They come back to how then they try lessen them. Let them try forget about the law. the law forbid the last resort. I believe say the early area they get for try attack this area or for try curtail them or cut them down or for let we see now for let them get logical solutions, simply will get sense. Then get for look at first of all, waiting they cause the people then they own way for adapt to something. Then get for look why the people and they carry this and how serious the thing when they carry out for it gets. So you can out to the impact which is the cause, a kidnapping or thief or anything when they harass you. The implication then the risk where you will carry that pepper spray they get for undergo. So how they will deal with an logical way they get for know all the things they are saying. Why the people so they get for know would I bring this all? Because when you bring this statement, now just after people and begin they accuse the police and say they know they accept say kidnapping, they go and so on and so forth. But maybe they expect them who can first of all for address that issue they. But because they don't say and say they happen. So I believe say now aware that they come inside. But this time when they come inside for them, we're able to make people aware see there is something going on in the country where people in the behave for, they're not able to address it openly. Instead, they go around for say, well, let me give this statement, say we the work fine, we duty, we the do them. If then they say we not get credibility, then we put the law. Because the law will they put and we enforce them, now the people they will not say would they in principle. But these are principle thing now where they go with the law, where they post and go hold up. So two separate ends and how they get for meat, that are the big question now. The carrying of the pepper spray, it get effects, of course, we know. Because when you carry it get other effect because it get the chemicals in put pan. But again, that dig down up to the area of why people get this change, why they adapt to this system, say when they adapt so that we would go be defensive against this. The owner they try for mitigate the holding of something when they make people adapt. While una no go look into mitigating the crimes and what they cause the people hold the pepper spray. So it is because of something a pressure they come from the social media, all the other areas on mainstream media for say kidnapping the guns. Well, this is the only way we will able to react. Then we feel a little bit free. Outburst, what thing will get inside we mind. But the beliefs is still then we're able for say we control them, but they have to try and identify the reason why the people are they hold this pepper spray before they go further for even begin put law. Because people in a self-defense are beliefs and they try to do in terms of getting all these things that they had. When you look at the risk actually with the behind holding the pepper spray, you will hold on, of course, they deal with the individual who they protect because it can go as far as 4 meters. And I think they can call a maze. I think maze, like people can call a maze, kind of defensive thing, but now noxious gas where they say go by you, it make you a bit painful in your eyes. And that painfulness na your eye, now they distract you, then you will become a bit confused because at instant thing you bring the just say I get the kind of shock you go. Even though they work to people who are drunk extremely, but it depends how a system works. But the point is here back again, say it can cause effect, of course, but the effect is that you therefore look between the lines because here it is illegal really. Then they take as a weapon actually, like a weapon with an arms, an ammunition. When they take like saying a gun you shoot because then they take and say you discharge something we destabilize that person there. So then he able to classify as like a weapon with a gun. So that then the class and say we will put them under public offenses then. But I still believe say the idea of going into this idea of making known to the public the crime way they cause these people, every people have to hold this and then try to deal with them. Now the underlying issue here we then get for look into, then get other areas and back we then go look. It might be even be produced in Sierra Leone, they don't know, because it's a matter of getting alcohol, you either get methyl alcohol with the whole and then you get all the acid, what they call pelargonic acid. This acid now they put the way it cause more pain for you than the alcohol, but not the alcohol we drink or the alcohol exactly what they use for that hand rub. We call it the type of alcohol because it's poisonous. Now the same class of alcohol that they use, bind this here, put it inside a canister, they spray about people them. But then just for trying to know all the things there, why the things that they happen. But the question lies now. Are they looking at the problem where now this thing who they call like a death rape drug or something where they use for letting be able for sedate person? They don't try look into who side in the puller. They don't try know if that things that they exist in the country or other than they just come to the pepper spray straight away. I believe there is something when the people adapt to it, cause people for whole pepper spray. Now a crime, now type of crimes. They get for look to whose crimes and what they do there. Because that one day it gets more bad effect when you come to even the pepper spray. You go in and it gets thing will make you sleep. It will make thing where you mostly all they relax. So there are some people when they go to that state day, when they come back, you see even people when they don't come from let's say they lost their consciousness, they know themselves again, they take a while, and that thing wear away. Then they look into all this, or then they consult people them with the so-called unit, because they get science people and they get departments. Then can able refer, then go refer, then check for no waiting, then thing they will go balance the risk, they balance the effect, and then we see what we will do in a logical solution. One of the logical solutions I believe them before don't they introduce for some of them crimes there. Then before they begin to teach whether it's a lie or true. Teach the citizens them how they will able to learn to do simple self-defense. And they don't see recently when one of the villages them mammy them stream and all of the mainstream media. I can't remember again, but them mammy them they train them. Why they train them? Because of the harassment, whether they harass them, sexual harassment or rape, whether they get because of that. Because if it not been happen, then not before don't train them and meet them. They ask them, I'm not going to know exactly, but it did happen. You see them and meet them, they show their karate, how to do this, and people they make fun. So why they do them? When I look into that, the Internal Affairs Minister, has he got a record of that? Because they will consult them before they move to the or who are the police and consult the Internal Affairs Minister so that we will get a broad-based, logical solution how we are going to approach this thing here so that we are going able to curtail them. Inside freedom back then, we don't begin them. But I know the lady will be the beginner. If I want Lebanese girl or something, we don't need to be the beginner. I'm in a class for sure back, woman, then they train them back how for they do this. But that was just early part of this year or towards the tail end of last year. I see all the media, then get their records there. But all they come from harassment, from people that were lawless, or the one that we just want to see, they satisfy their ego the moment, and go do raping or other thing. Therefore, try to do all this compilation. Then they bring and come. Because things happen now while they always see the media, it play and it press on politicians, it press on institutions, it press on this because people they don't become civilized. Not to tell people and they say, go tell this man na pack for me, na Makeni or na Bo, na Kenema, the message. These are the time when the media they progress, misinformation they go, things they did at the archive, we don't talk pop daily. So these are the things they go for know how they are dealing with things. Tomorrow, people like I mean they talk sooner because I don't see other people want for fair problem for now. They will begin the catalog, they go give una and the evidence go there. They will not begin to deny say una they do una job. And not say they are doing these things under high risk because like then that violence issue now we come see for the one way the rioters gave you come, they were actually at high risk. Instead, what did they go do with logical thing? And then try go down. Let the Internal Affairs Minister try get down. Go to the local authority, go to the community, not to all the 100 bobo and they will be common of girls together with them, go stone, they're all not bad people. The one the way that the bad people, sometimes, most of the time, they will be like 10 or 5 of them. Because one long grew up in a school, so they get people, they need demonstration. Most of who can balance will go, some money they go before. Now, one person with any respect, with a term, not a celebrity as sure, but we use the word for no one understand. Popular person, with this, where you do this, where I so they. And then when they get for they try, they tackle, they meet them, cancel them, know their problems. Because now they move the emotions, they go, the other ones they follow. And you get back other one the way they use the chance for letting thief. That what you always say they hijack because you get aside with and say some people in the crisis they don't take the market because of the crowd. So, but in the end, they want and they're not in their mind. If now the one day why they say they balance 60%, if I no more say that they not will begin no riot. But the one way that the man will get the mind and they begin, the others then follow. Now school, then get for local entity that these are the things that they get for do. And then what's that logic? Let the government try identify that place where they don't promise it, then they build overhead bridge. Look at the areas where traffic day. Look at the area where we will put traffic light. Students then go to pass over, then the traffic, then they go to walk. You come out to that area where you go say you get the issue of police and go to control traffic. Well, it was very good. Then I got the ask me, I don't just remember the guy in name, but that police there was very friendly, was very jovial, joking. The Tinag Eastern police, they control the traffic. Say them see want to say them get money. But the idea is if you get for make the people insensitive to them because you don't know what if that man speed. When they don't arrest them, then get for check out for no if they on the alcohol or on the drugs, are they doing that? So they will come back to it so they will know how they will control this there. Or another type of person with just lawless and history good day. Or they're not even follow for know how people they overspeed. You will record you. They will catch you, they do this, will keep you record. You get your national the NI number where people are mostly expect forget, we put on a record. So tomorrow so people then begin to know certain things that happen. Keep records. Just like I see the Bank of Salon they do now, but I will left for economic terms of any time I talk about economy, when they introduce something where people when they get the highlight, they go online, they check if possible information they if you don't get the headline, you don't go register, and then you will get property, you don't go thief them, you will go register and be able to identify them for no see you don't register them through this system when they brings it by early next year, February, and you don't launch them. But the point here is for bring. These are the logic way they bring because it is recurring, but you know they formulate. You get for rebrand your style. You get for meet up for let you go see the people in behavior. For say not to them people that would be there in those days who all been there with the free who run so till a few people that don't go there demonstration with the happen but now later now towards the 80s or so when until they begin the camp but lawlessness now don't come then careful identify these people in the community who that they know people that know them because they are living with them they know them then they give them names people that get names. They all get names. The old man they get name because of his attitude or in character. Some man either they get because of a reason back. But these are people easy for identify. Now school safe, even any community, so they will able to try help this year to go before. Then the other side where the SLR they get for try come into this area where in both the kidnapping now and all the crimes then they happen. They do one program now, Congo, Kinshasa, they can go on now. The quick response code, when are the QR code, now they don't introduce when are this QR code, they get you the passenger, you dey scan them from the driver in the remote. The driver back get and they with that code they he get a picture, he get information. As you scan information don't come, you don't store them. They call the program Goja. That's for let them cut down the same kidnapping. I know see all let's say what they call that their thing for build bridge and other thing, but we want to see them say would they plan for do this. Or the other one more because some of these things are something are just small because we get people who are technically inclined. We grip on them artificial intelligence and they can able to come. They can able to ask people and help them. Some funds they can come because these are funds where you bring come where you will able to divert. Say, well, even that global fund they talk about let people in behavior day will they try to do this. You because you try to adapt, make people adapt certain things, adapt to traffic. Because when you get less people and when they have people they don't go kill so it's far from it. It's something that possible we get a future. You control the human capital where you see they develop. So they preserve their life by spending just a bit of concrete, still elevator, people then cross over. You can do all these things. A lot of things they have to do. No go into that too much, but let government try look into statistics. we then will look at how then we able to deal with them here. Then the one then when at the individual things them functions them police, security, and or whoever is involved in internal affairs, then get for the try. And that data system is very good in a salon for help. Let them broaden them. The police come, they click, they don't know who than this person here, any effect. So now some people then go there, where you go do this, then go do that, are you tomorrow, you know, go get go. People then begin to get things around who they just the ring bell, other than they are getting a bell ringing in their ears for telling us if you do this, you will do this. When at the same law, you just show them no you do this, right? People will do this. Then we go get role models who go able to change things so that we go able to go before. Because when you talk of self-defense, now fear, then they bring self-defense. When you talk of police, then they arrest, now because of lawlessness. But when you don't know why people in the lawless, or whether they lawless, you deal with them, or people in the adapt themselves, or let them go get their life saved, you know, show them how to trick or train, or if not simple judo, karate school, open them. It make if that woman will be open and not get when I expand them, when I go to get things that happen. Because at that one I will put see people and go no see there are ways that we go able to do them. Even though when you say you go put Gino boss in stuff for you kill her, but again, if somebody don't say they don't begin to eat her, people then go no. See then the woman they already see that you go check it and then they active, you know go to it. They learn just find solution logical instead of when they go chloroform they put and they use for let them put. You don't know if not chloroform. Now inside hospital them bring her. Even then they mix her now with things that put her now you know she sleep. Let them just try and look at loopholes so they will control themselves. That's the native drug they come up. Before then they put for control the one way they prevent people and who know they can't sedate them, we they help the human. Anything where they protect the human capital, make it go. Thank you very much, Mr. AAA, for giving the platform. And thanks very much for all the listeners. And thanks a lot for all the effort we do. And we'll always continue to pray so that people then will be able to understand how things then will deal with them, the civilians then, they will know how they will respond to situations. And then the leaders then will know how they will able to deal with things then, so that we all will get a peaceful country, so that development will go, people then will come for invest, and then we'll get people with ideas for expand. Thanks a lot. May God continue for help you. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much, us friend.
You're welcome. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Make I address something quick, yeah? Everybody gets right to an opinion now, yeah? And nobody not get monopoly to waiting with they say now, yeah? I don't put the number on the screen. If you want for call for be a part of the program, look the numbers down in the green section, then the scroll day. Mr. Sefo is don't ya not get monopoly to waiting they happen na ya. Waiting I think, waiting I feel about an issue, na ya they talk. Yesterday, and say me na APC. Today, and say me na SLPP for waiting I see. Papa God help me. I get right to my opinion. And I just state now. You say get right to you. And I open the phone line now. Call and give you an opinion. Now you right to you as long as you not cost the next man. Now so we did now. So if you first in this for Kanaya, welcome on board. Looking at the green section, the numbers then the scroll day, you self get time and your voice go be heard. Yes, caller, your name and no side you call from?
Oh, okay. Me Adama, the call from Ohio.
3 minutes, Adama.
No problem. I just want to talk about this pepper spray thing, because considering the kind of bad things the way they happen now in the country, and I say that one way people do deliberately, but that one way if man cannot be host, then they say if they find out I get pepper spray, they will take me to court. And obviously I'm in fear. Because it seems like just the same like if my kind of knows I get me Masakensi or I get nerf, then I'm in self-defense. So what in the way out if the thief man kill me? So what is I going to do towards the thief man? So that one they say if you possibly get pepper spray, then they take you to court and I feel say right pepper spray. So the police that salon they really get for think about this too. We they see so many rapes today, we they see so many bad things there. So I think pepper spray for me now self-defense. If your mama can rape me, want do anything to me, abuse me, pepper spray would only be my strength. So that I'm your own just contribution out for it towards this pepper spray issue.
Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much, Adama. Yes, caller, you did live on here. You name and side the call from, please.
Thank you, Triple. This time, Mr. Sila, I call from Maryland.
3 minutes, sir.
Thank you very much. First of all, Triple, I think that driver, I don't know more than them for just go take a, go put on a parimba with like how they can say them dungeon there. Then just go keep on the. If na you bank somebody in that zebra crossing. Man, I don't know. But the reaction then for me, what I think, the action what the people then take at that point, I don't say the lawlessness boku na fuiton. It boku so much that we don't know what you get for do, you understand? But by that particular scene there, you understand, the people then take and say, this kind of scene is very, 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 very heart rendering. You understand? For she's called picking, somebody broke the line, he came, he banked somebody and he kill her. That reaction the way they come for people them. Now for go beat the driver, they say, yes. I don't support them, but that side they are think for me never let them beat and force, like hopeless. Because they need for begin set an example for them people and they Okada driver. What don't see what they drive that tongue? What they do in that tongue? What they do with me? I'm saying Okada don't catch me motor car. What do they can do me no more? Okay. Then for the pepper spray. Oh saloon. Me I don't understand. Pepper spray. So I ask the question back. If me don't make kaya pepper, I put water that make boku kaya pepper. I spray upon somebody, and then go hold me for seeing a pepper spray. Because I want to know, you understand? So the people in there, if you don't go salon, we don't care when a pepper spray go. We don't go no, you get the spraying bottle them. Let them go make boku kaya pepper for now. Then get boku kaya pepper then. Let them make her. You put inside bottle. When they ask you not to pepper spray, this kaya pepper make. You don't. But according to this police, that means say illegal for me for I go get gone. Will very, 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 very when they kill somebody. That pepper spray when they kill somebody. So if me go get me license and they work out me gun na free tongue, you understand? Thief man for can't thief me, I shoot her. Is that legal? Because I don't get me paper, then thief man for can't thief me, I shoot her. Is that legal? Or thief man for can't thief me, I use me pepper spray. Then they consider illegal because I use my pepper spray for defend myself. I mean, they need to put something straight. Yes, we don't do na salon. Advantages they don't boku na salon. You understand? Things in the go right. Policemen they do their job. But this for let somebody defend himself with pepper spray, you just say illegal for cows in the country. Man, what's wrong with them policemen here? Things they want them for do, then they take advantage of people. For go there and go take care of them thing they need to do the work. Somebody to go take policeman go to body in land. Wait, nothing but you see and get the land. No people don't want to go and go beat them. Policeman they need to do their job. What me I don't understand salon. Why didn't this here make huge? What thing pepper spray don't do that the country whether for banda, what you say for legal? What you don't do? You don't kill somebody with her illegally. Me, I think the need for if it's somebody the way they talk to the policeman, you understand? Let them can go na court. Then find lawyer, then let them defend the people the way they carry the papers where I go. Because that's my own way of defending. Before me get weapon go, we very, very little, I'd rather carry papers where go for unbox somebody, you understand? We go live the next day for no do then a killer. Now, no, my people. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Sila. Yes, caller on the US line. You get 3 minutes.
Okay, yeah, this is now Hamid Kashid Conti. I recall from Washington State. So I want to talk on two things. The first one I want to talk on are the mob justice. They are going to the pepper spray. So my issue I began with you initially was when I came, it seems like the perspective we began was more for the police them and the drivers then. So I'll not be listening to from your background, who say you come on. But website I be feel say you be like for as a media person, even though they say you get your opinion, but when you're a media personality, your opinion get weight. Because right now you get over 200 people that will they listen to you. We can't take wisdom. Hello, you hearing me? Okay, so we get over 200 people then, or close to that, where they listen to you. So your platform, even your opinion, you get for value your own opinion, what you give on things. For make sure say you give both sides of your opinion. That is one. The other thing where camp and mob justice, that country is very lawless. The police them very corrupt na salon. I am a victim of this. I buy land, I register the land, I get all my paperwork done. I take my case, I can't go to police. 30 days, people then grab them, go occupy my land, and did it. If I already for going to my land, I send somebody to beat the person. I don't care about that case for over almost a year ago. So the police they now so mass for let them go sell na the land and me go give money for go arrest the people there. They go arrest the other people then come back, they not get paperwork, then come back to the jail. Only God knows. So when they do that kind of stuff, you have no choice, and at that kind of thing, and it's compounded. What people they face na salon. So they're not believing the legal system. Right now I get that case in a court. I don't even know. They not get head and tail anytime. I just spend money. This is a land where I buy with my own money. I don't invest. I go there. I register the land. I get everything, conveyance, everything. Somebody just go begin building. But the police cannot do anything. The legal system cannot do anything. Okay, they will come up and they will cancel the pepper spray. It not make no sense why they're not for allow people then for defend themselves. But my only logical thing says Salon police then get problem issue with that is because they not get the pepper spray. And they too are involved in these criminal acts. Because they know that if they allow people then forget pepper spray, it's going to be used against them. Because when you look at Salon police, most of them they know say they get bad apples among themselves. They know this. You see? So now the two things that no more need for addressing. These are systematic issues. We're not going to just able to solve them by arresting the people that we go do mob justice. We need to solve it by addressing, like what somebody be say, going to the root cause of the issues. You see, because even the driver will go kill somebody. You know, sometimes you get picking there. You can say I go team up. Somebody go kill me, picking before me on that lawlessness like that. They are not say this legal system in the country. You ain't get money now. You the favor. I know we'll try for take action right there for seek me on justice. Right now, if I be there salon, say the way the police they don't behave 1 year, maybe for go hire people then. Say then go beat them guy then I'm in land. Come on, and I'm gonna probably resort to that because that's advantage. You not get paperwork. They are credit going to police. The police don't know able to do nothing. They go and pay money, then go arrest. The next day they free the people then back. Then go sit down back na the land. This is the kind of justice system where people they face by the country. So we need for addressing systematic issues and they with the government, with the police, and then the people then go able to comply. You see, now the difference then between Salon and the Western world, because then people they get mechanism there in place for hold even the policeman they're accountable when they not do their job. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, caller. Yes, caller, I live on here. You name and who call from, please.
I call from the United Kingdom.
You get 3 minutes, sir.
My name is Mr. Arnold.
3 minutes.
First of all, I still God bless you all as a Sierra Leonean. When they do this program, let God go on the strength and energy and the knowledge. Because it takes we all the time for bringing we all together as one. But it's just unfortunately for a senior officer, they come out publicly, they talk like witty, they talk. We all know who in our classroom, waiting with the facing, with the listen to the teacher. But for the teacher for come out and tell we see pepper spray, don't they a free tongue, and then kind of level and they. We want for know and want for see. We people and they. We people that don't go holiday, we go with granny them, we go with grandpa them. We don't take how many years. They don't go appreciate for go facing, waiting the happen of return. The AIG, we I believe seen any dispatch police and right for cover anything where they happen of return. So if in the come at the social media platform, they talk, like say some of we the diaspora, we know they follow rules and regulation. we know it's in a police figure. And at a certain time, the way the police then they use them power, it look like say, and they instruct them from a different aspect. Some of we in our social media freak, we dey see wetin dey happen. We hear wey the first lady say, in fall per mines, in no get security. Then the security they refer back to and say, the bar been in a one bar, but not call the bar name. So the bar plus the bar and the bar na bar. And one thing we dey see wetin dey go on, yeah, we get people where they say the diaspora. Now we don't get the bad name. Oh Lord God, judge everybody. Some of we just come on at that freedom day, we know what we see. All the money that we would hear in a big baby money there. Then people they still they suffer. Then we ask yourself a simple question. Are you there? Money they lost, rest they lost, fufu they lost, casada they lost. Then the fall will be so for two rest for. Rest not there again. Because if rest don't do 500,000 people know it, I they go give the fall. Me my own contribution, I dey feel pain for me people them. I left here for go bear me mama. I not cry for me mama. I cry for the people that I see. I cry for the poverty. Any kind of way some of who talk, they know they listen. I know how much money I spend on free tongue. Yeah? This present government, I don't get no problem with them. I know Fatima, facially, I know mother. And one fourth of all the entourage already free tongue, they know me. But enough is enough. If I reach that side, I don't get much for say.
Okay. Yes, call ID live on air. Your name and who side call from, please.
This is not Dauda. They call from Maryland.
Yes, Dauda, I get 3 minutes.
Mere contribution is. Let's start first with the Waterloo incident where a driver go kill a school pikin. This na a thing where they go on a salon with drivers them. We almost 100% of the drivers in a salon. The only drivers them where they stop na pedestrian stop signs. Now people then where they come overseas. But the driver in a salon, they not care. They like they cross na the way. But after they cross you mama they come out today. They come on a road. Then they launch you mama they come on a road no more. Let them cross. Let them pass. So if the people then grab and try to hold that driver there, because they know say the policeman they're not going to do nothing to that driver there. If you then catch that driver, they say can't go na police. The only thing where they go happen na police is the people that they can beg say, hey dear, we they beg for this one we don't die. Then go give one bag there's 50,000. The police say okay, we'll go case done. Then they charge them people here to court. Then they ever jail them. I not ever suicide and jail somebody in a saloon for kill somebody. Or for when you drive, you go bang somebody and kill them. I know ever suicide only happen yet. Except when it gets for do with this, the politician them or somebody where they in a high position. Now the only time where they see them take a very drastic actions. But the people then they live their life nowadays according to how the policeman then they treat the people there. If the policeman then are the first people in another country they will lawless pass anybody. Salon police, now the only policeman in there they will lawless pass anybody. If you then ask you to policeman themselves, if you say, this is not salon police, they arrest you for that. Just because you don't say, this is not salon police. Will you not even give meaning to waiting you say? If a policeman they work on a treaty, old gunman and in the wrong one. broad daylight. They see them things then they even arrest them policeman and they go lock them in a guard room force. Because that is a violation of the uniform. Now a big violation of the uniform. And besides that then in your senses, then you all gone now you are where you don't wrong. In as much as nobody not like the violence with them, but what they do, or the kind of things they wouldn't pick up, but what they do na teach where something they happen. Nobody not like that one day. But waiting at their own choice, where the policeman the way for protect them. Now then are the first people the way they even begin kill them before they even do anything. And one thing I don't see about Salon police then these days, then they just they make laws they no more acting random as they feel. How you go say pepper spray illegal? Where kidnapping number kuna saloon? When the kidnapping number kuna saloon, the rape number kuna saloon, and you go tell people and say, then thing and they illegal for waka with. Yeah, just they pray no more. Say when they rape then they happen, or when they kidnapping then they happen. That to them policeman they picking them. All these big policeman then picking them that they happen to. In as much as I know and not to think them that the way anybody want for pray for, but una they go make laws them where it say now the only things that the way girl picking them gets nowadays for protect them because the policeman they protect them. The system not they protect people girl picking them as alone. So if the only thing where they get for protect themselves when they go take them back na the hand, it's a shame. It's a shame to Salon police and it's a shame to the government. Now my own contribution down the AAA.
Thank you very much, Kola. Yes, Kola, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Thank you, AAA. I go from China. AAA, this issue, we remember when EU pulled the report, say we institutions they get a lot to do, and Salon police be there among, the judiciary be there among. You know, Salon police, one problem for what they get are from the recruitment. The recruitment where they recruit police they now, say it based on political background. And now when you don't turn drop out or somebody don't become a troubleshooter within the community, they say this minister I may go join police. Not knowing that they can go problem that the institution will for become credible. Then recruiting the will be the final say before they recruit anybody in the police, the community elders first. Now they go first assess that person there. They assess and they know see this person, not get any crime, they commit nothing at the community, and an educated person, they can recommend them. Then when they recommend they go through vigorous stages for let it qualify for become a police officer. But now we all see the kind of police where they take. We all see them. Politically motivated police officers and troubleshooters in the community. So how they go to the police and police people and fine. So you find out say the institution self not strong. From the recruitment and they need for iron out all these problems. And a lot of things, this issue of Kaya Pepe, AAA, we all pepper spray, we all know say Kaya Pepe actually they sell in the market. If police will say they arrest, if they go to market, they go arrest most of the market too much. Because they sell them. It's very simple. Forget. So me then let them do the homework fine. Kaya Pepe no get nothing to do with people. Because they use them, but people need to use for it. Where people need to eat pepper, but one way they eat pepper, if I say when inside they use them for like get food. So Kaya Pepe day. So if the person will buy the pepper spray safe. That Kaya Pepe day, where they're gonna market it get us. So if they say they will arrest Boku business people. The issue of lawlessness in that country, as we know more so callers they don't talk about this mob justice really happen. A lot get for be done. Lawlessness, the internal affairs ministry get a lot to do with that. They need to come out with a heavy word, but 30 days will not read themselves. All that here where they happen so. Internal Affairs Ministry, they come up and give a strong warning to the issue there. Instead, they are listening to the minister. Instead, now the party issues they talk about, which is very bad. They forget about national issues. Those are all things we know they happen in our community very well. You see, let me say the level of poverty back is another thing, because you see these criminals, they chase the one them where they're better off a little bit. Because criminal they chase the copy criminal, that the one they're way better off. So that make it lies on the government for try very hard for develop the human capital as well they see the do. Because if the level of poverty high, the one that way better off now than the criminals they chase. So now me the find out say a lot of thieves they in each community. Now with the Christmas on here so. Even yesterday the family report to me say they don't go broke the place and catch away some things here. We say the body they sleep. So all that there you find out the criminals they chase the one that way better off. So if government not able to provide that level playing ground, level understanding for let they able to develop small the people then, let me tell you, salon is not go easy. Although we able to take away criminals in other country. The poverty level very prevalent. So much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, MOB. The phone line be don't close. Now I make a poll. The numbers will be shown at the screen, but we save a spot for you. I think the name na AS Bangura will save a spot for you. If now you call with the number we end with 2193, we go return the call, yeah? Just call once and number go return. Yes, caller, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Oh, this is Brian, the call from Maryland. Triple me this as he say on fear to we where they come in diaspora and I for go salon. You way they can treat me as salon, me treat me fine. I remember then they are where the president they talk na State House. He even measure that. You know, if you they come here, the way how they read will count. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm not safe for, but the things how they read when they kidnap people and they target people. If somebody come out with a passport to gun where they kill somebody, then say illegal forget them. Even fear to we. What the police and then I get people who train for a passport in that country. Because me, the job I do now, I get a passport always. I they carry with them. If I been go to do the training, they spray on me eye. For that, I they feel now if I get for spray and so I'm not get for use and so more like that. For say anybody who I see, I they use paper spray panel. No. But if I go salon again paper spray, where if in case somebody can attack me they use that paper spray for defend myself. What you want padande? You know, sometimes you need to treat fine at all in that country day. But then for realize say not to say we happy for them now. We shall one go salon for go sit down there. But how would they go? The things the way would they enjoy now? If we say if we go and we forget same thing, we get hand up. We not get clean water day. We not get electricity. We not sustain electricity. We not get good health care. So when you get on the time you say I want to go sit down salon. We see then say remember one day they were not for commodity. Like we put at off this weekend. I say even the light why they get on me ocean they will charge me phone. All them thing and day. Now look the incident we have with that woman they would have been kidnapped. All that thing they already he had the point. So if they say we not for old paper spray na illegal something, this I think say we need for test the system. Now see if the system they work for everybody. We need for sue them people there because if they say you don't for carry paper spray, if they go one person and say in the charge and go court, now see how the system go for operate. But now test the system. And now come to the drivers that they don't issue. Me I they blame the SLRSA with the issue license to them people there. Because sometimes people when they get license then we even sabi drive. Now after they don't get the license, then they learn for drive. And besides, even say the one they say don't sabi drive safe, then they go na the road test for saying they go do road test. Now just the money they go park, then get a license. So if all them things they're not trained, they're not monitor them for this whole science then, how they get for value pedestrian there? Now, like, what you know, I don't say, the only person we they see now salon is they wait for pedestrian. Now, we the common now. And even we they wait for pedestrian. If other driver they bear you, now, cost they cost, if they honk, they don't say, He say this man don't know what they do. I hope say we get for work as a nation. Let us make let Salon better for we all. Thank you very much. May God continue for bless we.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you get 3 minutes.
Yes, Triple A. May God bless you now, may God bless you all. Because God bless them. The lawlessness within na salon, where it comes to how the institutions, especially the police, then deal with people in. It's fearful for them talk say we not for protect we safe. Again, less than 48 hours where I go for travel, I don't already buy paper space. So would I go report so we go able for make and know if it's okay for the keeping you. Now that's a million question first.
We look where we Salon police they say yes for meet them, so I don't know who would have for meet. But by the interview, you say yes, would have for meet, well, we don't know.
So
I go try for follow up. I go try for follow up this one. I go try for follow up and I go get message for we because
look, I mean we don't see that the way trends in the media where policeman all and somebody beat them unnecessarily. So how with all the things that they go on, deceiving, kidnapping, rape. So waiting, I mean, makes me feel that this will be a teaching moment for them get the opportunity for teach people them how to use them effectively, where you not go overuse them or you know how you go protect yourself. Waiting that we on 911 number will get snapped on. Waiting that the response time for somebody respond to me is that they in trouble. I mean, I know that they ask all them questions, they already answer them not do. But I don't feel say this would be a safe situation for you. You go, you face yourself, you not get anything where you be able to protect yourself. I mean, let them really think about this. Let them really think about them. Now that this na media way me not say them they listen to. Let them think about them. I mean, let them not make and that way they at this moment where people then they now would they go, let them just go. Like you not get nothing way. I mean, people then will feel hurt you if they want to hurt you. The persuade na something we not go stop people them, but at least like that false sense of security. Say you get something where you go able to fight back. That step they don't put law for say people they not forget them. They will know what will happen. I'm not going for vision airport and tell me say I don't commit crime. Now that's not what we get for say. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Bendo. Yes, caller, you get 3 minutes. Your name and who side you call from?
My name is TJ, and I'm calling from Pennsylvania.
You got 3 minutes,
so all right, thank you, sir. So one thing I do want to say, let's not talk about yourself. One thing I want to talk about the Salon police, this Salon police issue is this. Now, a gentleman said earlier that Salon policemen they're very lawless, and this is very true. And I can also say this though, but there's a reason why these people are as lawless as they are. Imagine this: you did a job where you go work and you responsibility enough for protect people, protect life, and all you do really is try to do that the best you can. Just imagine, and you're also facing a situation where sometimes it can get dangerous. Things can get can go left. But in spite of all of that, money set for buy one bag dress. Name for plan a salary, and I'm talking about like I saw this. What gonna salon? I saw this with my own eyes. I see this in Mioya and it make a the policeman and it's not na airports. The soldier man and the policeman it's not na airports. So they wait for guidance whether they come aboard for them just big than almost small thing. You understand? Eh? Even inside fleets on self why they drive inside fleets on. I send them every policeman. What drive past
If they pull you over and police get small money no more, let them go. And you can't blame them though, because at the end of the day, like these people are working, they really are standing there in the hot sun. It is burning hot, right? And they don't get paid shit. And it is disturbing. So for me personally, I don't blame the local police officers. I didn't blame the guy that went at the foot patrol there, when they didn't have the gun. Now the brother, now they blame. Obviously there's a chain of command in every form of government. Obviously, in Sierra Leone, the chain of command in Sierra Leone is the president, and then everybody else falls under. Which is it's ridiculous to begin with. But in regards to the police force themselves, you can't blame. We're just I don't want to little salon people and blame the local policeman in too much, for this Leone look there in too much of a bad way, because of the things that would happen at salon. You understand? Circumstances can put you, certain circumstances can make you to be somebody that you're really not. And me, I sitting there, that's all make I cry. Like honestly, grown man, they beg me for money. I'm a young kid. Like I'm not a kid, but in comparison to them, but just because they see me and just because they can't even get that small amount of money that I'm willing to just give them for a little bit. They can't get that in a day's work, standing under the sun. So I think we need to go back to square one and really rethink this whole idea of what a police officer is supposed to be, and rethink the idea of how police officers are supposed to be treated. That's all I have to say about this.
Thank you very much, TJ.
You're welcome.
Yeah. TJ, now we last caller. Before I bring Tony inside, if anybody for get issue with Sierra Leone police, myself, if I have personal issue with them, then broke namios, then thief namios, I go to Sierra Leone police, I make reports, then come, each picture then snap, they pay 5,000, then take a lot of pictures, where sum up to almost 100,000 for the pictures. Nothing not come out to be in there at the end of the day. So if somebody no want for believe themselves na me, when me reach salon, where I begin run at the case, outside the thing done, then say the file done lost. They say the file lost. I go to the extent, I saw them posting way now the suspect. I say this person now the suspect for this thing will happen. What in salon police do? Nothing. They say they not get evidence for saying that the suspect one day. I say suspect. But salon police say they need evidence for sure saying that the suspect that one day we broke the house. So we all now one person in the diaspora we in salon police na friend. So what be they talk na just no? Salon police? Hey. But we need for uphold law and order in the country. Because if na personal I want for take them against salon police, I get beaucoup against them. Then in a one no man I give you so. Let's bring on board TTJ 22 Jones for quick answer. What you get for we?
Yeah, with regards to the topic, everybody don't give their own insight to it. I feel that the police them gets them for more focus on the intention of people using the pepper spray, because when you look at the situation and the way we law enforcement in a salon, the response in very slow. Let's say, for example, you didn't a corner way, police station or they safe. You don't on bike, you dey go now, send somebody attack you, get pepper spray in your pocket, or few people that attack you on top bike, they want to rob you. You get something for defend yourself. Definitely, yes, you get for user. You understand? So they have to look at the intention of people using it. You understand? Somebody just like one lady mentioned about so Adam I say they will rape you. You get pepper spray. You can't say I'm not using it.
You understand? You have to look at your self-defense. You get for see how you able for protect yourself, or probably then break into your house and you the only thing where you get available under you pillar na paper spray if you see you able use for help situation at that moment. Yes, I feel say them for look at the scenario wherein people and they use them rather for outrightly say illegal or it's a crime or something else. It's like they just empowering these guys for do things them where they want for do. You understand? Make them able for harm people them more. Because when you look at the state of lawlessness in Sierra Leone, it increase. It increase. And not to foresee now it starts. You understand? Eh? It for the past it's an historic problem. And people then can attribute and say probably now the war went will go through and then kind of things. Then yes, of course, we make people then get mind, and now there's a lot of unemployment. People want job, they want for survive, and they defend the possible means for me. They get themselves something where they going for rob somebody, but they have to look at that situation there. You understand? Probably this night time where they for able for revamp it. If you try for pull one, replace them with another thing we go make it become more people not feel the effect. Let them get hotline. The places here and get 911. We call when you distress call, you call them will come and then to your aid and everything. Let them have the numbers with people at the top of your mind. You understand? You able for call and say, hey, if I call this number 222, then go respond and the nearest police station where they near me go able for pick the call. But many times, even when they get response number where they give, how many times you go call landline, then they call landline, and it's like nobody know they waving sit on they or probably all man they sleeping on it because a lot of cases there where people can report that they call for police help, wait if man go attack, then go with gun and everything. Nobody showed up. 10 a morning and go come just like what you like to say now that's ending go come with camera, begin the snap, begin to make long statements, begin the this and that way people that don't be hurt already, don't be damaged, don't so they thing and they so they have to look at the situation keenly and see how they will for protect people there because people don't have the protection from them. You understand? I'm not saying it's very difficult for police freedom because they don't get the logistics and everything. But if people can provide the logistics for themselves, people swear not to that kind of thing when like a gun. You understand? It's just for temporary something. It burn people for that moment and everything. What you go say for acid? There was a time people then they will get acid now the house people and they keep raw acid, the raw one way for thief man back. Say if thief man can't thief me, I spray up my face, so I will spray on their body or whatever. So then therefore look at that situation wherein therefore get some loopholes wherein if you use that for protect yourself, they look at the case and look at the scenario or the situation we will call for you for user. I feel saying for tamper mercy on you for using it because nobody now will go sit down somebody go pull neft before you and ask you for your phone, ask you for your wallet, ask you for your things there. Imagine you go salon for go rest. You don't go, somebody knows, hey, this social or this area, people then they will come over, see where they. Imagine how they suffer at them place then they. That place here, what would they? The campaign and suffering, sleepless nights, let's know waiting because you go home, say, you go for go rest, get a sound rest and everything, then Chief Man go put you under gunpoint or go put you under nef, they kind of thing. And so they have to look at that scenario they were in. Some loopholes there for they, but then you're not outrightly ban them. They play in role as well. That's my own take.
Thank you very much, Tony.
What has been said, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We will still try to make contact with Sierra Leone police. Let we are waiting and go say on the spot, but I feel say a lot of we the community diaspora we can feel say that one day now we one kind of way, and Salon police. I feel say Salon police they try for play them safe. That's what I feel. And they try for play them safe on their own end at the detriment of the citizens. That's what I feel. What do I mean by that? Let's say the paper spray self get into the wrong hands, then people then begin use them for rob people and other things. Now that side, Salon police feel say they not go able for contain. They already na the jog bag where then they claim say then bike then Okada man there, then bike rider then the thief. Even the bike rider they claim say other people and they come, they attack them, they thief them bike. What's in non commodity? Nothing. So Salon police maybe no want we for make we safe, arm we safe in readiness to anything where they come. So now I make them they strive for stop we want and say no, we're not for use this. Because the no one make who get too safe ready. They want the way they thief them by rider them bike. They not catch them. Talk to the camera, watch. Most of the bike riders, they tell you. Say people and they pretend and they thief them bike them. That's it. But I feel safe for just discourage everybody. Say we will feel say na that one day na ain't go help we for say we not forget her. And then say even if you keep an eye house. Hey, Papa God. Even if you keep an eye house back, hey, you go say they work on a treat, then they attack you later on a net. You get on your car for safeguard yourself. Suppose you want waiting safe, you spray them, you waiting safe. You know what I mean. Or the person jump you fence, it can't inside. Yes, Ben do right. The term na by Ecowa Street. Then be they pull them woman then wig them, even a beach. The guys then they jack the woman they wig them. What they know say now then they are like them Brazilian here and what is that they jack and they run. Then be they do So Salon police they have a lot to do here. And most of we get bad memories for them. We get them for them. So it's we go try. Although we go try for Yeri from them back. I just left on the before they say I've been talk something way. We go try. Yeah? But I think say a lot need to be done for make Salon police clear their name. Get beaucoup for do. If Salon police get an officer where they impersonate the Minister of Finance, I'm the Minister of Foreign Affairs, I mean. Now officer Bako, it impersonate the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Hi. Okay. Salon police get beaucoup work for do, man. And this one way, now the pepper spray and public order equipment. They not give for talk waiting at the order equipment too. And myself I know we talker. Because I know waiting they try for talk. When they no talker, I know. Waiting they try for talk. But low they go. We need them for do right. We self one for be law abiding citizens too. They go salon. Now make whenever we can read and come out with certain things them with the count and we lay on a table. Let we discuss them. Let we make people aware. That's what we do here. So that when we go salon, we not go find we say victim. Because they say ignorant of the law, not to excuse. So whenever they talk something, we they always try for popularize Anaya. But we're not gonna do more soon. Make them answer some of these questions then we will get. Then they go train we for user. I want to get about me they call his name. Now they want train we for user or they want make you buy license for getter. Waiting at the thing around that. And inside what is Salon police they talk, they not cut no part by the constitution we give them right. I don't know if you notice that. They not cut no part by the constitution. So since we are not cut part by the constitution, I say I need to call his name. Omang na Minneapolis he say this Now something will go make you laugh, chef, and now also a disgrace. You mean say pepper spray will just a disable an intruder for 30 minutes to an hour, now they consider dangerous? Huh? Wow. Me I'm able to believe this, chef. Who say salon they go by? Eh? He said the one issue where we know the practice na salon na for boycott. We all for try for boycott for go salon. Eh? One particular term for say we need better treatment na the country. Boycott for go salon. Yeah? Hey. Apart from the one that can go for we minerals there, apart from the one that we say na developing partners them, we Sierra Leoneans na the diaspora now they fly go salon past any other person. You go tell me say, oh, but when I to tell they go, yes, that's true, but when they go. Eh? We come that April, we come that December. They know we they go. Now because now we they go. Now the truth and never and they will they go. So when we know they go, then they get. But they don't take we for granted. They don't take we for granted. So they say pepper spray for make pepper water. Hey, daddy God. Okay. We'll be there back tomorrow anyway. We'll be there back tomorrow. Eh? That's what I go say. Tata.